Well, hello KOZ family. It's TJ Graney and I'm at the farm and the weather is coming in. Yes, it's January 2025 and the weather, fix that. The weather is changing. There's a cold front coming in. Some of y'all are walking in snow up to your knees and yeah, well, we're just about to get it. Been outside working and I got to freeze proof some of the faucets and stuff on the north side just to make sure that I don't have problems while I'm out of town traveling over the next couple of weeks. But there's a book called The Space Between, and it's written by a doctor named Walt Mueller. And my wife had told me about it years ago. It was recommended to her by a youth pastor, a youth pastor at our church. And she said, honey, did you know that when a boy turns his teen years, which is earlier now than it used to be, an adolescent, that the male, the boy, actually is repelled by the mother's scent. The smell of the mom actually there's a physical change that repels the boy or pushes the boy from the mom, which is supposed to draw him to the dad. And I'm like, okay, I'm reading that book. And she told me about it years ago. The book's floated around our house. We've given it to people back and forth. And now I'm in the process of reading it to find out what is it exactly going on. And it is an eye-opening experience. You know, if you're a KOZ guy, you work with boys all the time. You got single moms around. You wonder, like, what is the deal? Maybe you were one of those boys. And you surely were if you're a guy working for KOZ and or working with KOZ, volunteering as an HTL. You know that there was times where mom was just not the connecting point. And so I just wanted to put that thought process out there that there's physical things that happen in a boy's world, in his transformation, in his formation, that actually affect him and that he needs men around because of that. He needs men around because they can answer the question, or at least maybe he'll listen to them answer the question. I can't tell you how many moms out there that we run into in KOZ, single moms, that, he's my best friend, we're best buddies, and then all of a sudden they're struggling. And he doesn't love her and hug her the way he used to. And there's a lot of reasons for it, but one of them could actually be a physical transformation and the biology of that young man. Crazy, right? So know that there's more to it. It's the space between, it's maybe if you want to go a little deeper and understanding who your KOZ boys are, might be worth the read. It'd be a really good read for moms. It's been around forever, but single moms trying to raise their boys, be a great read for them. Anyway, that's your KOZ Raw for this week. And I just want to encourage you as the year starts, I had a really wise guy tell me this, and of course, none of this is required, but I had a really wise fella tell me one time, a pastor that is just super dear to my heart. He said, TJ, not all readers lead, but all leaders read. Not all readers lead, but all leaders read. So digest that a little bit. Put a book or two on your to-read list. If you haven't got Coyote's Heart and Coyote's Virtues for your KOZ boys, pick up a couple, keep them in your backpack, keep them in the back seat of your truck. When you run into a boy or you got one of your KOZ boys that needs some encouragement, maybe he's looking for answers, maybe to help you speak on some topics that will grow your relationship with some of your KOZ boys. Anyway, got to get to the work at hand. We love you. We care about you. KidsOutdoorZone.com. If you need something, just call the office or shoot us an email. Regulators, let's mount up.